Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Pew Pew Meow and this is Field of Glory 2 Digital League Season 12. This is early Middle Ages game, Rus versus French, and we are playing against an opponent called Wzfcns. Let us have a look at the field of battle. It is a nice and flat plain. I am sure that French would absolutely adore that with all their horses. We have some rough ground and on the right flank as well. Apart from that, that is all we have. That is not good for our force. We are already in huge trouble. Right, what do we want to do? We want to get light archers. I will supplement them with the must archers. Gonna be very tricky to use them here. There are no hills that they can shoot from. No place that they can really hide. We will try and get to that rough ground as fast as we can. Maybe alternatively just shift to this forest here. We shall see. Right, Nomad Light Horse again, our harassing force. And Nomad Horse Archers, that is something that we will use. They are more likely to pull away compared to just normal horse. Of course, they can stay away and shoot as well. So on our left flank, we're gonna have Nomad Horse Archers together with some armored cavalry in support. So this is gonna be basically either a flanking force, or if he decides to shift all of his army this way, they're gonna run in and screen the main army as it advances to this rough ground here. The rough ground will be taken first by the light archers. They will stream in and try to overwhelm anything in here. And then archers will go in and occupy this rough ground. In the meantime, the shield wall will try and link up with the rough ground as well and set up in kind of this sort of way. So this hopefully is gonna be the anvil. This is the hammer, but we shall see how it all pans out. Rightio, well, let's see what the opponent has brought to bear. All right, actually, interesting enough, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 horse. Yeah, that is indeed a lot of horse compared to us. Has some light javelin, does have raw shield wall, defensive shield wall, has a lot of raw shield wall. So raw shield wall, you would think they're pretty bad, and they are kind of piss poor. But what they do really well, because they're protected and because they have basically 750 troops, almost 760 troops, what they lack in their quality, they definitely make up in numbers. And if they can get stuck in, they can tie up a unit for a very, very long time. And eventually, because they have so many men, they might even win the battle, which is of course not something that you want to see at all. Of course, we will be going up as we have planned. Yeah, that's fine here. And whom do we have here? Dismounted armored lance. Wow. I think we shall move up that way. And we shall move up this way. Alright, well, let's have a look what he can do here. So straight away, his horse is quite fast to get in on the action, so we really do need to respond here. We'll try and get his defensive shield wall down a little bit. Would be really good if we can get him disrupted. Unfortunately not. Okay. Not a problem. So we have all the light archers here. So we will get into the terrain that we want. And we will start plonking away at his horse. Okay, first disruption of the match. That's excellent. We shall... We will move that way. Right, as for here... Nope. Yeah, I feel like I haven't actually moved them in the appropriate direction. But regardless, we are moving up. Over here, right. Our foot is running right ahead. I think they're doing it quite nicely here. And here we're gonna start straightening up. That's okay. Right, so we want basically this little rough patch or rough ground to be on our left flank. Right here. We shall move up this way. And of course this way as well. Yeah, really don't want to tackle that at all. Well, let's see. Oof, a bit of a too much of a zoom. Let's see what the opponent wants to do here. Wonderful. Interesting that he's throwing a lot of forces to the left as well. But we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. Okay, there's the sneaky forest unit. Right, so what do? We're gonna take care of the right flank first. They are holding firm. Disrupted, lovely. Here. Holding. Fragmented. Go away. And break. Lovely. Ooh, disruption. I like the look of that. Right, as for here... we want to do this. And we want to do this. And we probably want to do this as well. To be fair. Okay, we're gonna set up to start shooting that way. As for here, I think all that needs to be done is... turn this way. Yeah, there is no point in trying to charge. Just gonna turn. And we are gonna try and present an appropriate unified force here. They can stay in the back, awaiting their turn to see what can be done. Actually, no, what? No, well, we're close enough, so, and here. will have a perfect place to support whichever side. As for here, I know he's really trying to zone us out, but we want to do this. Okay, and here basically want to set up the flank charge if he decides to do so. If he decides to engage my foot, I will be ready for him. Rightio, so this is an interesting battle. I'm doing a number of Digital League battles, so this is one of the ones that we are just about to make contact, and I honestly don't know how my troops, foot troops, would fare against his cavalry, of course. I mean, reasonably well for now, anyway. Reasonably well for now, at least. Yeah, he can try and chase. That's not a problem at all. Of course, we just keep falling back. It's light troops against heavy foot. Not much he can do. I mean, chasing is one thing, but they're shooty light troops. That is the beauty of it. We'll turn around and shoot here. And of course, we'll turn around and shoot here. Absolutely, we will. And we will even charge here because, you know, he dares assault our general with his archers. No way, man. No way that is actually a good idea for him. Okay, the beautiful flank is set up here, so next turn we should win as well. Here he's trying to kind of zone us out, so that is fine. Alright, we shall... I mean, what we can also... No, we will not charge that. No. Bad idea. Right, we shall move up. You know what else we shall do? We're gonna threaten his flank. We are definitely gonna threaten his flank. I'm gonna move up one troop here. Now, the only thing he is able to do here is to withdraw. Even if he can withdraw, I'm not quite sure. I think he should only be able to withdraw, maybe move here, which is, of course, kind of a three-pronged attack by us, set up very, very nicely. What is... Oh, no misclicking. What is happening here? We'll charge him on the side. He is doing something very silly that he shouldn't be doing. And we should... Yeah, we should definitely win the next turn. As long as we can time up, and we can. So that's wonderful. Right, as for here... Should we try... I think we shall. Fragment. Perfect. Break. Doesn't get any better than that. And we're saving some arrows too. We shall retreat with this unit just to open up a bit of freer space for shooting. Okay, perfect. We cannot do this. We shall do this, however. Holding firm. Okay, not a problem. You know what? We're gonna stay here. They're gonna run away. They're not gonna accept the charge. Here we shall just be doing a little bit of this. And of course you always want to soften up hard targets like that, because... Oh, that's a beautiful shot right there. Yeah, you always want to soften up hard targets like that, because they just keep charging and pulling back, and if we can make sure that he has less and less units on every charge, there will be less times that our units actually lose combat on a charge, and you know, that is always good. Alright, well, here is our French battle. I got confused this battle with another battle, but that is totally fine. Let us have a look what he is looking to do here. Of course, naturally, chasing the light foot, not much else that can be done. He's working on one unit here. Good for him. Trying to escape me, but I don't think that was possible much at all. Okay, he's sort of charging. I suppose, yeah, it's one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't, so yeah. Good wins all around. We do fragment him, perfect. And that would be nice. If no, he's holding firm. Not a problem, he can hold firm as much as he wants, because this unit is going down, but so are other of his units as well. We are gonna be doing a bit of work on his foot troop, because, you know, they are getting a bit impatient, or impetuous, should I say, impatient? What am I saying? Right, here... Right, well, we'll shoot this way. We'll sacrifice one shooting turn for this unit to set him up, because we shall turn this way as well, so that, again, just to make sure that this unit is dealt with completely. Here, though, right, we want... Raw shield wall, right. We want to concentrate a fire, and we shall do so with this unit here. Okay, they're holding firm, that is not a big problem for us. We will stand off, we don't need to really do anything crazy. Let's try and win this battle. Okay, perfect. Excellent, right, and now we have horse behind his behind enemy lines, which is absolutely fantastic. Right, there are a couple of things we can do here. So first of all, we're gonna turn. I am afraid of being charged in the back if we do not win this battle. However, I think... Ooh, brilliant! Hold! That's perfect. Charge him on the side. Absolutely fantastic. Right, 2 against 1. Let's move us up here. We will be holding here, but we shall also turn around and... He cannot go back here, which is nice. Here we are fine. Now, this battle. You know what? We can do this. We are disrupted, but 3 versus 1 is so much better, right? Try and get him. Okay, perfect. 2 on 1. That's fantastic, and we are out of the way of any charges for this turn at least, and hopefully next turn that unit is going down. Well, let's see what the French opponent decided to do here. Of course, he decided to rally. That is not good for us. Okay. That horse. That horse. Okay. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want to see on our right flank. I'm a little bit worried about the center, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what we can do, of course. Nice, okay, we did get our disruption. So, first of all, that has to happen. Second of all, we'll do this. Right, now let's see if we can... okay, not quite, that is fine. We'll do this way, and this way, and this way, and of course this way. Not quite, okay. Not quite, not a problem. Right, you dare go into the rough ground. Yeah, it's just undrilled heavy foot, okay. Really want to engage him just yet. Right, what is happening here? Here is happening that he's losing. I am really tempted to charge him on the side, however. Actually, you know what? I will charge him on the side. There we go. Because why? Well, reasons. Reasons. I will engage him. There we go. That's perfect. Okay. Here... Okay. Fragmented double drop, that is okay. We'll take care of this unit next turn. And this unit as well, actually. And then we'll figure out what to do about those two. Right, as for here, we are good. Turn and face, of course. Charge him. Okay, 2 and 1. They are holding firm though, that is fine. Okay, please finish. Come on, finish him. Not quite, not quite, okay. Here we'll just be shooting up. Wow, his general is really holding firm. That is fine. The reason why it is fine is because we are going to be turning around now. And he might be facing this way, but he's not going to be facing this way for very much longer, because we shall be charging him in the back, so he will have to split his attention. And guess what? If he splits his attention, that is exactly what we want, because There is a little bit of envelopment happening here, and I do not like this. I think the best bet is to actually move here and try to envelop him. Right, that is our turn done. Well, let's see how is our French game. Okay, expected. Unfortunately, but expected as well. That is not the smartest decision he's ever made. Okay, that's fine. That might be a problem. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Okay, that is also fine. Okay. Perfect. Okay, if we can get his general to run, that would be really, really good for us. And he breaks. Perfect. All right, well... Oh, we do charge in. That's actually nice. We have charged on the way in. All right, first of all, break, please. Okay, excellent. Second of all, let's get him down. Okay, excellent. Look at that. Look at how that is working, right? We are doing quite well here. Ammunition low, right, might as well shoot in that case. And this is our flank done. Okay, that's perfect. Really, he is not doing well here. We'll be shooting him up to soften him up as he comes in. But he is holding firm for now, which is fine. He's kind of shooting himself in the foot here because this horse could have retreated, but it didn't. So, and there we go, we have a break. And of course, we will unfortunately be charged on the side next turn, but we shall be able to do some charging ourselves. Now, as for here, we can do this, and of course this as well. I'm afraid that this is gonna break in a moment, so what we can do is we can charge in the side. Okay, that's perfect. Resolve these combats. Would have been nice if they pushed through, in that case set up a nice flank there. But of course we cannot do that now. Or not yet, should I say. Right, and of course this combat. Yeah, and that was to be expected. Yeah, suppose let's do it this way, because he can try and chase me all around the map, but that can cost us precious turns trying to actually shore up our right flank, because it is looking a little bit weak right now, especially with all of his dismounted armored lancers on the left flank. Did I say right flank? I meant left flank. As for the right flank, that is looking very strong, and that is perfect, because next turn we should be able to wrap this up completely. And of course start moving to shore up the center and the far right. Right, let's have a look. Do we hold our left flank? Do we rout our opponent's left flank? That is indeed the question. The expected flank attack, we are fragmented. And do we break? Yes. No, we don't. Hold, lads, hold! Yeah, that's that as well, unfortunately. Please retreat. Retreating would be nice, would be smart too. Ooh, our whole left flank is actually getting hammered, absolutely destroyed. Okay, so he decided to concentrate on our archers, which is totally fine. Okay, perfect. Lovely. Even though he's holding firm, I think I've won every single battle here. Excellent. Alright, well, let us commence. Absolutely peppering him. Ah, I made a mistake there. Right. And... okay, we have disrupted him. I believe that we can also do this as well. Right, here, I suppose... I think we'll do it this way. Come on, stop holding firm and drop cohesion already. Wow, okay. Ooh, okay, right. Well, I mean, that does happen. That does happen. But surely next turn I'm gonna get him, right? I mean, surely. Okay, he wants to come back. I think he can come back if he wants to. But... charging him isn't that great, is it? Okay, well... let's charge here first of all. So, do we block him and just totally annihilate him? But that does leave us a little bit far away. Or do we go here, but then he can charge us? Yeah, we're gonna block him. He can charge us there, but surely he won't be able to do much more after that. Right, here. Ah, God. You know what? Just charge him here. Ooh, okay. That might have been a fatally bad move. Right, well... whatever. Not really doing that well here, are we? Okay. Come on, lads. All I want you to do is just go back. Okay, perfect. That's all you needed to do. Should really try and save this this unit here. Okay. One step at a time, eh? One step at a time, right. And here is where I have made a mistake. I think, at least. Maybe, maybe not. I think that's it. Yep. No. Held firm, right. Not for long, of course, but, you know. Every little bit helps. It would have really helped if I could have gotten him to 40 and the game might have been over, but it will continue for a little bit longer. Well, this game is going quite well. I heard somebody rally, right, there he was, and they break. They do charge us in the back, unfortunately. Yeah, we break. Yep, yeah. And that's what is up, unfortunately. Here, not really unfortunately, I kind of planned it because I am smart that way. Instead of, you know, playing it nice and safe and making sure that we cover all of our appropriate areas, we say, you know what, we're just gonna be absolutely reckless and just outright dumb. Oh man, we could have won this game this turn if not for that move. Right, okay. Well, I think what we'll do here is this and this. Also this, and of course this, here, okay, that's perfect. Here we do need to move up. Right, where is that bozo? Okay, and so we're gonna try and reach his sub-general and try and route him properly in a very final manner. Here though, we're just gonna charge because he is disrupted and he auto-breaks. Morale checks, okay, that's fine. Not quite where we want him, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, that's a good disrupt. Not that it's gonna help much, but whatever. Let's see if we hold. We do not, unfortunately. We also get charged, and they get disrupted. Okay, that's actually pretty good for me. We do need to hold his advance here. So we're gonna threaten this flank. Of course, that is what we're gonna do. I feel like sending him on a merry chase is a good idea. Here we can either charge. I mean, it's gonna be pretty good, but I kind of feel like we should disrupt this unit more. Yeah. And then if he decides to, you know, turn towards us, etc., we can try and engage at that stage, or maybe even just run away, we'll see. Here, though, yeah, we'll just keep on shooting. Why not, right? Well, I'm a little bit apprehensive of what has happened in my opponent's turn, so let us have a look. Right, so he's setting up for a absolutely devastating flank. Good chase. Okay. As long as they didn't rally, which they didn't, I kind of like that. Exchange of disruptions there. Fragment. I assume he just runs away. No, holding firm. Still holding. And auto break right there. We rallied. Alright, well, as we have planned last turn, we're gonna break him. Okay. We're gonna chase the crap out of that unit. Of course. Of course. And here, turning this way and that way. And overall, low ammo, perfect. We can shoot at our leisure whenever we have low ammo. Mightn't look like we're doing much, but that is enough. Low. Alrighty. So, as for here, we will of course move up. And we shall move up this way because we do want to flank here. So, and we will flank here. Okay. He wants to move away from us. He can. That is not a problem at all. 2-8. 2-8. I don't really want to lose one last turn of good shooting. Oh man. I suppose just try and get him. Okay. So they're dealing a lot of damage, but is it enough? Is it enough? Come on. Yeah, unfortunately, this is looking very, very bleak. But is there anything else we can do? Right, well, we can do this. As long as we're holding, right? As long as we're holding. So, most likely outcome, this breaks. This breaks in some shape or form. Well, let's see if French have completely collapsed my left flank. He rallies there, that's not what I wanted to see. And or, of course, my center, my general breaks. We are being charged on the side there as well. That is a big, big disaster for us. Okay. He is, of course, trying to maneuver away. Yeah, that. And we rally. Excellent. We might actually win this. Right. Okay. So, the idea is to get our archers and everybody as quick as we can and engage them there. Looks like the main line is now sort of this way rather than this way, but let's take care of this first. So we're gonna charge him in the back, of course. and he breaks nice and easy. Alright, well, we shall try and get him to... First of all, let's hope and win this. Nope, he's holding firm. Rear attack. Break, thank you. Break, thank you. Okay. And we have just escaped being charged in a flank. That is absolutely fantastic for us. Of course, what shall we do here? Because he is sort of poised to charge into us, so I think we're gonna try and evade a little bit. Maybe here. And that is close enough for us to be able to charge him in the back. He will most likely turn around to face here, which is of course all fine. Keep plinking and plonking away at him. Here, of course, I mean, a charge like that could be good, but we do need to make sure that he's weakened much more than what he is right now. And, yeah. What I don't want happening, well, actually, 53% chance of winning, 0% chance of losing. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, what's gonna happen. I should have just shot at him. I keep making these mistakes, unfortunately. Right, as for here, we shall turn around here, of course. There is no point in trying to charge there. Move up, and of course, shoot him. Move up, and of course, shoot him. And continue shooting him as much as we can. For here, we shall be doing this like so. We basically want to have some shooting going on in this direction as well as from here. I'm afraid that if I move my archers to the right, they would be a little bit too far, and they would not have enough room to actually shoot over this combat here. If I move them to the left, they might be separated because there is only... there are only light archers. We're gonna face this way, and I think this would be the best course of action, because they can get in and start shooting at a much faster rate. Now, of course, all these plans might not be needed at all. And the reason why I'm saying that is because all these plans... Should I? You know what? I will move up, just because I want to make sure that if he wants to retreat, he will be retreating into the charge of our horse. Of course, here it's precarious. Excellent. They will not be able to charge on the next turn, but we will, and hopefully that will get us 3-on-1 with a flank. That should be quite nice going. Alright, well, welcome back, I suppose, to the post-game analysis. That is right, we have won this battle. So, it is French versus Rus, of course, and let's have a look what has gone well, what has not gone so well, and of course, what can be improved and or, you know, done better next time. So, since we have stopped circling around this battlefield and figured out where we actually started. Yeah, and this does not look like anything what we have started with. Let us review. So we have set up with our right flank being our basically shooty light archers and archers flank. The idea was to get into this rough ground and punch through whatever he has here and then wrap around, I suppose, with the heavy foot holding it off here. Idea was really good and it has worked. Of course, we also had our horse cavalry that has done reasonably well, but of course his left flank, I suppose our left flank, his right flank was much stronger than ours. But let us kind of review step by step. So on the right flank, I think we've done really well. We have accomplished all the goals. We've moved to the rough ground. We have shot up his units and chased them away and rallied them. And we, as you can see, have wrapped around from here. And we are actually in his starting territory now. As for the center, we have done quite well on for a certain number of turns, but then we have made a few questionable decisions, like charging things in a flank and exposing our own flank. And that is sort of a theme throughout the whole of the league for me. I kind of try to rush it. Of course, part of it is trying to record it and making sure that I do not leave too long with just thinking and rehashing the same ground while I deliberate, and making it a little bit more interesting. I mean, you can decide if it is or not, of course. But of course, part of it is that sometimes I should just stop and think. If I do have to count the squares, hey, can they charge us? It is 2 squares. We have our flank exposed. Should I really charge and hope for the best, or should I play it safe? And of course, the answer is always, I should always play it safe. However, I do not. Sometimes I do not have enough time to think, other times I do not think before I move. And that is constantly, of course, an issue. So a lot of me flanking his units and sacrificing my own unit for a flank in return, my unit crumbling. Of course, it doesn't help that he has a lot of dismounted armored lancers that are supremely good in close combat. This is how pretty much we lost our left flank and center as well. But at this stage we have wrapped up quite a few of his units. I think that we have done reasonably well with a horse as well. I mean, there are a couple of horse units that were overwhelmed, unfortunately, but this was more of a not blunders with a horse, but more blunders in general. But yes, I think that is really that. Is there something that our opponent could have done better? It's hard to say. If I was him, I would have moved my horse, I think, to the right flank and tried to chase away all the pesky little Lightfoot, etc. But then again, this could have just been chasing the shadows, as they say, because all of the Lightfoot and, of course, the light horse can definitely move out of the way, so I do not know about that. I might have positioned a few more hard-hitting units in the center and maybe moved the armored lancers to engage my shield wall and try to tackle his horse with my horse with his horse, which would definitely been better. I would like to thank my opponent. Thank you so much for the game. I have really enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed this video, dear viewer, of course do hit that thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And of course, if you want to see more and you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and notification bell to be notified every time a new video is released. For now though, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.